As a homeschooler, have you ever had those days where you feel like the entire day is a wash? You might as well throw in the towel and you're threatening your children that you're going to send them back to public school? Well, guess what? You don't have to worry about perfection. You don't have to worry about the chaos, because that is life. And I have the answer for you to save your day so you feel like it's not a total loss for the entire day. So it is as simple as poetry, of course. Poetry can save your day because it can be done even amongst the chaos. It can actually bring calm to the chaos. So say you might have one of those days where you've got dental appointments and then a child is sick and then you get a call from somebody saying they need you to bring them a meal. And it seems like the entire day is crumbling when you had everything all planned. It was gonna be the perfect day and you're ready for peace and quiet, but it just wasn't in the cards. And you get to the end of the day, or maybe you're starting the day off and you know it's going to be chaos and you're not quite sure what you're going to do, so you feel like your children get some sort of education for the day. So what you can do is you can squeeze in some poetry. What's wonderful is that perfection is not required for poetry, and again, you can do it anywhere, anytime. It doesn't have to be at a table with tea and with treats. Of course, that is always bonus and extra fun for the kids. But with poetry, you can do it any place. It could be in the car, it could be on the couch, it could be sitting in a doctor's office that you thought you're going to be in and out really quick and it's been 30 minutes and then it dawns on you know what? I could quietly read a poem to the kids. So this is all you have to do. You can either do it planned at the beginning of the day, or you can make sure you have something small and with you at all times so you can have poetry with you. Now, what's really hilarious about this is was not planned, okay? This was my plan to talk about this, but what was not planned that it would line up with me releasing a brand new book. So, do you see this right here? Poetry on the go. It's exactly what we're talking about. Okay, now this, of course, this is just a print out of it, but look how little it is. It is tiny, and this is the actual size of the book. It can fit into your purse. It has 90 poems in them. It says for memorization, but of course you could use it just for reading. You don't have to use it only for memorization, but it's got everything from short little 4-line poems up to epic long ones that you can use for your older kids for memorization. It is perfect for those chaos days. I purposely did this one, and I'm gonna do a whole series of these. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of different themes. It's tiny. It can fit in your purse. It can fit in a backpack and a small pouch. It is there for you whenever you need it. So if you're waiting for soccer, you're waiting for anything in those moments of chaos, you can pull out your little poetry on the go and have all sorts of poems at your fingertips. And what better time, of course, is for memorization. What better time than when you're sitting amongst the chaos to maybe help your kids memorize a poem or work on one yourself, right? So make sure you check this out on Amazon. Little plug in the middle of this, okay? So you can read poetry anywhere, and the hard days still count, and you don't have to let them be a waste. So make sure that you just put some poetry in there, and you'll be able to relax and realize, yes, today was chaotic. But guess what? I took those moments and we did some poetry. And with that poetry, you can, of course, again, always discuss big words, new words with the children. Maybe even you learn a new word. You can discuss what the poem means, ask what they like about it, have your children take turns reading short poems to each other. Perfect for any situation. Stuck at the car, getting it fixed, stuck in line at Walmart, stuck waiting for somebody, who knows where, right? So make sure you remember that every day there's little moments that you can take a hold of and be able to do a little bit of poetry, and even amongst all the chaos, or say even if the chaos is in your own home and you have children fighting and not getting along and you're ready to just go lock yourself in your room and to escape for a moment. But I can tell you right now, if you take the moment and go to your children's room one by one and you're like, I'm gonna read a poem to you, and you read a poem and you discuss it and you spend that little bit of special time with them, it's gonna fix a lot of things. That's one thing that I talk about in other, I've talked about in different conferences where I've spoken about things, is your children being able to feel that one-on-one time can actually fix a lot of things. So if there's a lot of chaos, here's a little tip for you. Spend some one-on-one time with each of your kids. It will change the mood. It will help even throughout the week. If your children are feeling like their little buckets are getting filled, then they won't all be at each other's throat or fighting for attention. And I know the more kids you have, the harder that can be. But even if it's just 3 minutes sitting and you're reading a page of a book, reading a poem with them, asking them what their favorite thing, maybe the day before was or that week, that is going to help a lot of stuff. So don't let the chaos take control. Make sure that you can, do it messy and just take the chain and take control and know that you can make any situation a magical one. Then you're getting things figured out. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I share things about homeschooling. My name is Christine Owens, and I am the author of Relaxed Homeschooling and the Year of Poetry Tea Time series, on top of other things that I have written. And yeah, make sure you stick around because I'm going to be making more videos like this.